Hello, sweeties! Jeez, we're into November already. Can you believe it? And we're still wearing little masks and droning on about COVID-19. At this rate, we'll have to start calling it COVID-21. Still, there is some good news. We've still got the fabulous energy of Saturday's blue moon dangling a few magic moments under our noses. Yay! And the communications straighten up on Tuesday after 3 whole weeks of flailing about with their brookies on their heads, which means we can soon get back to signing our divorce papers and suing everyone in sight. Or we could be nice and behave like grown-ups, either or. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free, and press the bell thing, you'll be sent reminders. That's enough of that, let's get to the stars. Scorpio, my little marshmallow, this is not a bad week. In fact, it's really quite a good one. The sun is beaming down on you. Yesterday's Halloween blue moon is still lifting your heart into a much better space, and the planets are straightening up at last. Well, a couple of them. Communications pull themselves back into line on Tuesday, and you can start getting your life back. Look, your own planets are still messing about until the end of next week, actually. But this is still a very good start. You're looking fabulous. The career is sizzling, or about to be. Soon, you'll be able to have a few of those languid afternoons you've been dreaming about. Just hang in there. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my furry little rabbit. Are you hopping about like a maniac trying to do everything at once? Well, you can calm down right now. The planets are slowly pulling themselves back into line, and all that hard work you thought had gone down the tubes is suddenly back on schedule. This is great stuff. And yes, it's true. The rage planet is still hovering about causing all sorts of shit. But we can use that same energy for something brilliantly creative instead. All we have to do is manage our anger, which you're actually quite good at, and miraculously discover a cure for COVID, why not, or something. The point is, you're finally starting to discover that you're not just brilliant, you're way ahead of the pack, and instead of gloating mindlessly, you can use this energy to create a miracle. There's nothing you can't manage. Just decide what you want, and you can have it. Seriously. That's it for Sag. Capricorn, my little watermelon. There are a few choices up for grabs. For now, the planets are focused mainly on your personal life, which means your career will probably stay as it is for now. But your money is slaving quietly away behind the scenes, trying its best to make you rich. So after Tuesday, when the communication planet is back on track, you can start looking at a few investment options. Get some advice though, and don't take the first offer that comes along either. Think about it. And now, back to your love life, which is looking more and more interesting after Tuesday, obviously. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll find there'll be new people coming into your space. The idea is to give everything you've got, knowing that you'll be rewarded when the time is right, but you already knew that. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my fabulous little salad bowl. You're obviously wondering what the heck is going on. Well, just calm yourself. The planets are quietly working their magic, slowly turning your life upside down and insisting that you change into the best version of yourself. That's all. And don't think of this as a criticism. Think of it as a bunch of really loving parents who just want you to be happy. This could be a great adventure. By Tuesday, everything will start to make a bit more sense. Meanwhile, there are a few different deals on offer. You just have to decide which of the ones you like best. Trust yourself on this one. Your instincts are much more in tune than you realize. The love life is warming up too, at last. Try not to judge yourself too much. Just let yourself be adored. You're obviously adorable. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little pancake. You need to take a teeny little break. You sometimes forget that yours is the most sensitive sign, which means your energies absorb the most crap. And what happens? You get sick, you get neurotic, you get weepy, or you get all of the above. So this week, how about taking a break from all of your problems and all of everybody else's? They'll still be there next week if you're missing them. But for now, your poor battered little psyche needs a little love. The communication planet straightens up on Tuesday, yay, bringing your instincts in line with your intellect and giving you a chance to play nicely with both. Left and right. And meanwhile, stop waiting for instructions. You're in charge. You decide what you want, and you tell the rest to bugger off. Anyone who needs you can leave a message. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little porcupine. There's a wild surge of ambition out there, which is slowly helping you formulate a new plan. All those delayed projects are almost back on track, and you're getting ready for a whole new kind of success, a whole different vibe. Careful with that ego though. If you start pulling rank to get what you want, you'll go charging off in completely the wrong direction. You know what you like. And if you have to fork out a few bucks on the way just to get where you're going, do it with an enormous smile. Very few offers of help come for free. Be charming about sharing your assets. All your assets. Well, some of your assets. You have to watch the love life, you see. It's getting extremely, shall we say, complicated. But that's just because you haven't quite decided what you want. Take your time to figure it out. No big decisions before maybe December. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little banana. All of those mixed signals are still causing real confusion in your love life. So just take a step back and look again. If you handle this stuff well, the emotions should more or less be back on track by Wednesday. Just keep a lookout for someone who's trying to sneak into your orbit and, take what you've got. There's a whole host of disturbing secrets lurking about, and someone's playing detective for some moronic reason. And then that's true. You love a secret. But this is definitely not what you need for now. Never mind that. Ignore them. You're the one who has to stop pushing so hard. Nothing's going to happen any faster than it's happening. The planets are still really weird. Besides, some things have to come to you. Stand aside for once in your life and let them in. Money is definitely on its way for starters. Just be a little patient. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little porcupine, the career is still your focus, amazingly. If you can stick to one project at a time, which would be a miracle, you'll soon start racing up ladders and flying through hoops, impressing everyone in sight. This week particularly brings unexpected progress because the planets are nudging you into the next phase. So what are you waiting for? Get successful, it's time. Even so, you may have to take the occasional night off. Your groaning little body needs a rest or maybe a little massage. Just try being kinder to yourself. Of course, since you're working so hard, the love life is taking a serious backseat, which is just as it should be, but there'll be a few complaints. So buy exotic presents, or better still, communicate. The communication planet is back on track, almost. Try saying what you feel. That would be nice. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my adorable little sausage. Are you still slaving away? Even though every step forward drags you back 5, or it's how it seems, and probably that's how it is. Actually, that's exactly as it should be, and by next week, you'll begin to understand why the preparation process has to be so torturous. Truthfully, actually, it doesn't have to be that bad. It's just that for some reason, we all like making difficulties for ourselves, especially you. It's in our nature. But back to the good news, which is that you've moved into a career success cycle, which is taking you well into next month and giving you plenty of time to organize your plans. Your financial instincts, which are always superb, are back on track by Tuesday, and your long list of contacts is suddenly keen to help you move forward. Love is still a bit odd, what can we say? But you can't have everything all at once. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little apricot, are you having a fabulous time yet? Even if the planets are all playing silly buggers. Well, believe it or not, you're definitely having a better time than everyone else. For a start, all the passion planets are moving into your space, heating up the hormones, turning you into a raving loony or an extremely delicious lover, take your pick. Just remember, not even you can handle 14 adoring fans at once. Or maybe you can, don't know. Either way, how about entertaining yourself by trying just for once to be completely emotionally honest, and that means with yourself as well. Oh, and keep those deranged expectations to a bare minimum. That way you'll always be happily surprised. And money's looking good. Put out feelers. This is a great week for you. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little petunia. Feeling a tad argumentative, are we? But so what? This time, your deranged ranting will almost certainly be a good thing. It's about time you did your assertive dictator thing. It's fabulous. The people at work are almost ready to listen. Not quite, but almost. So yes, expect great results. But know that they may take a couple more weeks to manifest. You just keep going. So there'll have to be a little patience beneath all that irate huffing and puffing. But the deal at work is definitely getting better. Clarify your goals, say your piece and wait. Of course, your love life is far more dodgy, which is not entirely your fault. The planets are still playing games with your heart, and you'll just have to be patient with that one. Just make sure you know what you want before making any grand announcements. You know what you like. That's it for Virgo. Libra, you wicked little sausage, you can breathe again, almost. By Wednesday, the planets will have sorted themselves out, mostly, and they'll be charging ahead with great enthusiasm. And yes, there are still a few stragglers, and you may have to give your life a few days to reorganize itself, but then you never really minded a spot of cosmic madness. You quite like it. In fact, this is probably where you're happiest. The sun's moved into your money house and is beaming down on your wallet with new ideas for creating cash. Make notes. This is when you're at your creative best. The goddess of love and beauty has already moved in, bringing a gorgeous glow to that wonderful smile and a long line of potential admirers to choose from, should you so wish. Have a blast. It's an interesting week. That's it for Libra. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is the perfect time to start believing in your own magic, to make something fabulous happen. So whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of flames. Then ask your angels to help you and keep smiling, even if you don't feel like it. Smiling lifts your vibration. Give it a bash. Now, if you'd like to subscribe, press the button thing. It's free, and have a fabulous week. Remind yourself every 5 seconds how amazing you are, and give yourself permission to succeed. It's important. Bye now.